All right, this video is mainly for people who play very loudly, like with bands or on stage. I had a rehearsal last night and just was noticing how this Plexi I use all the time was super noisy, even when my volume was down. So I've used this before, this Decimator G-String 2, and you pretty much can run it in the front of the amp and also through the effects loop. So here's with it off, my guitar volume's down. You can hear the hum, and of course when I roll my volume up, you can hear that noise coming in too. So now you get no noise, and I'm pretty distorted here, so So it's super transparent too. I have this threshold up a little more. You can play around with that. If I roll it down, you can hear it come in a little bit. Just check this out. So depending on how loud your amp is, you can kind of, play with that. It'll chop it out a little more if you start coming up here. But right around there, you get just a tiny bit of noise coming through, which makes it feel a little more natural. Yeah, and I don't think they actually make these anymore. I've had it for a few years. I've done a couple different videos of it. Check it out with my JCM800. But yeah, with the Plexi, you do get more noise, especially if you have a post-phase inverter master volume on here, like I've had this one put in. But, there's nothing like this tone really. And the effects loop that comes with these isn't that useful just because, it's just the way it goes with Plexis. It's just not as you can't really run a delay in it like a, JCM800. It's just the way the 4-hole kind of input style Plexi is. You have to have it modded or something like that to get the to get the effects loop to work right. But I found really one use for it. You could put an EQ in there, or you could put something like this, a noise gate, to really reduce the noise of the preamp is what you're doing. You're also reducing the noise in the front here of your guitar going in. So I'm going to try it out at really loud stage volumes and see. It's going to be huge. Last night, it was just like a lot of noise, a lot of hum coming through. Even when I had my volume off on my guitar, it's just the way these amps go. But there's nothing like the tone of it, really. I tried pedals to see if I could do that option, and it just didn't compete with the true Marshall tone, really. All right. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think.